Hello there, and thank you for joining us. This is Sarah Harron's YouTube series called 3 Bags on a Boat. And Sarah, this is actually Sarah's boat. And she devised this show really because of your fascination on handbags and how we use them.
Yeah. Which has got nothing to do with boats, really.
But it led to you finding a company.
Exactly. Bags and boats. So I wanted to do something with bags because I like carrying them, but I also like the functionality and I like to solve people's problems. And the one thing about females is they always have a bag.
We do.
They are emotionally attached. It's like the one thing you take everywhere. Even if it's a plastic bag, you've always got a bag. So I really got into that whole thing, the whole functionality of it and how it
What do you have in your bag? So
yeah,
today we are going to find out what our red carpet queen Lizzie Cundy keeps in her handbag, which she's brought us here. And this is a revelation.
It is.
I have known Lizzie for years and years. She actually introduced me to my fiance. He wasn't at the time. I didn't want to go on the date. She came on the date with me, made me go, and the rest is history.
Yes.
And I fell in love with him and his dog. So,
which one first? So you've got a lot to thank me for, or maybe not. Well, she'll tell you in 10 years.
Absolutely. So obviously I know Lizzie well, and I've got a sneaky suspicion of what is inside this bag. Sit back and enjoy. Lizzie.
Right, where do we start, girls? Well, look, as you can see,
I'm laughing. I actually haven't even opened anything.
it's a big old bag.
Big old bag.
This isn't an ordinary bag because it's my office. And I live out of my bag because I'm called on shoots, red carpets, last minute, got to do an interview. So I have to have everything for every occasion.
And in your car.
And in my car. It's a wardrobe.
Is it a wardrobe?
It's a driving wardrobe. It's fantastic.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where to start, and I don't really know what's in there. Possibly an ex-boyfriend of mine. But
There's been a few.
This is really interesting.
Right. So
Let's just do that where you just got
do you
you
want to
pull
go? It's
out.
like pick and mix.
lucky
Pick and
dip.
mix.
Her lucky
Well, look,
dip.
I'm going to go first because I'm obsessed. Sorry, I'm rummaging here. I'm obsessed with bad breath. Now,
You want it?
listen, when I really liked a guy, I was about to go on a date, and my friends saw me in the bar, and I said, he's here, and she went, you look fantastic. She said, but sort your breath out. And I remember going, oh, my breath. So then the whole of the evening, I was like a mute. I was like that. He went to kiss me, and I ducked. And it disturbed me. Later, she told me I was only joking, so I had that whole evening. But it had a real big effect on me.
then.
So I always have this is great toothpaste, by the way, and it's green and it winds your teeth.
Right.
And a toothbrush that's seen better days.
Hold on. Yeah, look.
I don't know, you've got the elastic
Yeah,
band,
but hold on
actually.
a second.
It's quite organised. It doesn't clean anything.
It cleans.
I mean,
it's
I
cleaned
could
many a thing. It looks like
clean
it should
your
be for
shoes,
toilets,
clean-
but it is for my teeth. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
But look,
Super
it's had
special.
good use. That's for
Elastic
my
band.
bag.
Lizzie has stayed at my place, and I know she's used one of my lovely spare toothbrushes.
Okay, just in case.
She's all got lipstick.
Okay.
I sleep in lipstick. I even in my sleep, I wake up and put lip gloss on. It's very odd.
You would be the nightmare in my house, and I'd be like,
I know, I am a nightmare.
And it's like the Turin shroud when she gets up out of the bed, because there's sort of a leftover tan.
You know
in
where
the
I've
bed.
been.
There's tan. There's
You
lip
know where
gloss on
I've
the
been.
pillow.
You'll know where I've stepped into.
Right,
There's
yeah,
marks
Lizzie
on the
was
fridge. Wherever, you know where I've been. I always leave a trace, which is nice. Okay, next thing.
Yes.
Well, as I say, I never know where I'm going to stay. So here I have my little, I always keep a little, because I have to sometimes do breakfast TV. Suddenly, I always have a little two-seat,
outfit.
like little twin set.
That's sweet.
Shorts.
That's nice.
Look, you see, I told you it's got tan on it.
Tan on it.
It's got
Well,
spray tan
yeah.
on it. Spray tan on it.
Well, I know I stayed at Bruno Tonioli's last night, and he's like, don't get my sheets, brown. I will kill you. So I just had a spray tan. I know, and I didn't want to see what I'd left, but I was quite covered with these, as you can tell. So this is my twin set.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Next is something which you may think's a bit odd, but I can't do without this.
Oh my God.
Now, I've got a thing with my fringe because it can stick up at one side. So if it rains, I've got a cow's thing. So what I do in the rain, this.
I think that looks quite glamorous.
No, I'm telling you, this is a piece of genius work.
That'll be bits. So
Do that.
Yeah.
So fringe, nothing. No rain can get to it. If I'm really worried, if it's like a blizzard,
You just had your makeup.
that way. Sunglasses on, no one recognises me. I'll say, take me to Green Park, mate. Thank you. And it's on. It works.
No, joking apart, do you remember those things that our mums used to always have in a handbag? And I was thinking about them not that long ago because you've got umbrella and you've got your bags and everything.
Yeah.
Stick one of those on.
We should get those in all our bags.
I think
That
so.
one.
Okay, good. Go to the collection.
That's it. I'm always thinking.
I'm holding on to this little reminder. Sarah's going to be making those.
That's it. Anytime. No, this is your special one. Don't you worry about that.
But she's just going to measure it. And
But it's great. Honestly, that's a
Measure it.
find.
Where's your tape
And
measure?
I don't know where I can get another one, Sarah. So
No, don't you worry. I'm not going to tell you. But it's a
Nicking
really
it.
cool idea. I like it.
Right. Where should I go? Right, I do, as you know, have to go on the red carpet, and I've got my flattest, like a pair of flat heels. So I always take a pair of flat shoes with me. These are the flattest I've got, so I can
the
drive.
side, these are flats.
Yes, these are flat. So these are my daytime shoes. If I need to do something, run around town, I've got some nice shoes that are pretty comfy to wear and flat. So they're great.
Just so everyone can actually see what
What are
she
your
means by
high heels
flat.
like?
No,
Just so we're
for
clear.
my evening shoes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Even higher.
Yes. So anyway,
But you've never fallen over.
I've never fallen
You really can
over.
walk in high heels.
That's amazing.
no,
yeah.
at the age, I was only like 1.5. My mum said, you have to wear a heel. Men love heels. And she put a book on my head, so I always have a very straight back.
yeah.
And
You
I
did,
can't. My
posture.
poor arches are like that. My mum has done something to my feet now, which I can't walk actually in flat shoes. So they are very, very flat.
But you've mentioned something there because there is a way of walking down a red carpet, isn't there? And lots of people who are new to that walk have to learn, often the hard way, by looking back at a picture of yourself and going, oh my God, what was I
It's
doing?
very weird.
What is your tip?
The tip is
Always looking great in front of a camera. Not getting the bad shot because we know what they'll print, the bad shot.
you know the bad shot. And I've probably helped you a few times with your
You have.
poses
You
and
did.
outfits.
You
And
did.
in fact, I did.
One in particular.
I did. But what you've got to do is think you're a horse, okay? Easy for some. And you trot, and you actually have to lift your leg. So you lift your leg like you're walking, like it's like a horse. And you like this. And you don't slouch, but your feet have to come up. And the worst thing is, if I'm on a beach, like on holiday in Barbados, I have no heels. I see a pap, I go on my heels, and then I walk like a horse. And then my friends are going, what the hell are you doing? You look so weird, like I've got a soiled nappy. But honestly, it works, and you look good. And also, pose, chin down, the rest.
It's the shoulders back thing.
Yes, yeah.
And actually, it's a tip. If you're having your picture taken anywhere, it's just pull up your shoulders back. And you think you've got your shoulders back and you probably haven't. And unless your hands are at the side of your,
And stomach
your
in.
legs.
Just even do
Put your
that.
legs.
I
And then
don't.
and never full on, if you can. Just a little, just a little to the side, because it always make your hips look a little thinner. Not that you need that.
No, but it's true.
I learned.
But the worst thing is when you're posing and someone's asking, going, Lizzie, have you got this? And you're posing going, I can't talk.
Do speak and do
Don't
speak.
talk.
Yeah,
Don't
then they
speak.
catch you.
And they'll catch you like mid-sneeze or something.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
not good.
speak.
Yeah.
Don't eat.
Don't eat, don't speak, and hold your stomach in and shoulders back. Boobs out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Anything else? I walk like a horse. That's all you need to do. So they're my flatties. I'm going to have to teach you a few little moves, I think, Sarah. I'll do that.
Yeah, right. Okay, then.
Back in the day, before it was politically not correct to say this,
Yes.
a photographer just said to me, tits and teeth.
Yeah, you would be short
It
today.
is tits.
It's teeth, exactly.
Yeah.
And that
I've never
goes.
forgotten it. I've never forgotten it. I
And-
still do it.
But also, get that stomach in. But,
Okay, lovely.
but obviously, but no, these are my flatties. So
Yeah, okay.
you cannot do without a good pair of shoes to run around town in.
I find that trainers actually work quite well. just by way of comparison.
Right, I wouldn't put them in the camera shot. Anyway, right now,
What was the
Anthea's not
here?
going to like me for this one, but my favourite thing is wet wipes.
There we go.
Now, in any emergency, as you can see, I can be a bit, mucky with my tan, and I do like to wear white. Yeah. These are the best things to get any stain out of. If you need to redo your makeup, this is fantastic, just quick.
Yeah.
And I know Anthea hates them, so I particularly make sure they're in my bag.
It's because
Isn't it biodegradable?
yes, I know they say biodegradable.
I know that,
but they're not. And we have these fatbergs that are clogging up the system. Probably, yes, to do with you and these.
I love them. They get any stain out. If you would spill ketchup all over that or red wine,
Yeah.
wet
true,
wipes,
yes.
they're the best to get stains out.
But then you're going to use that on your face.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
that's terrible for your skin.
No, it's great. And
Okay,
you
then.
do not
Let's do
worry.
it on this boat. We are on a boat. Let's just
don't
remind
put them in the
ourselves
toilet.
we're on a boat. And
We put them down Sarah's toilet.
when you're on a boat, you have to use less toilet paper.
You absolutely do.
And I always go
Just
3
not.
forward back polish. That's it.
Okay.
That's the rules of the toilet on boats.
Well, do you know, I went out with a man so tight, he said only one sheet at a time. And you can
You're
only-
kidding.
No,
Is that
no.
true? Yeah, it probably is true. That is, yeah.
One sheet.
Oh, well.
It was quoted. So I
well,
enjoyed
there
it.
you go.
But
Top of the
anyway,
range, so there we go, yeah.
right, now,
Okay.
this is a godsend. This is a godsend.
That's
okay.
the world's biggest roller.
This is big hair. And I can't go without this. I need a plug. But it rotates. It's fantastic.
I can see a plug.
Can you see a plug? Can you get the knots out on the wire?
Tried before.
Yes,
Just a minute.
one to seven.
You leave this bit to me.
Now, this is a piece of art. I could do without this. And it has different speeds. You don't forget the hairdryer, forget the tongs, forget your rollers. You've got it all in one. So, look, and it spins. So, you want that fringe?
Get it sorted.
You want the back doing? You need a bit of back combing? Wrong way.
Wow.
And have you ever caught your hair in it?
Many a time, as you can see just now. But this is fantastic. You will have hair better than Nicky Clark and Anthea Turner.
You see,
Look,
I have tried it now.
Hold on a minute,
I've tried
girls.
them and
Give me
for
some
some
credit
reason, like,
here.
oh, look at that
see
Sarah
that?
sauce
Look,
region.
you get the Charlie's Angels look. So this,
very
and you can
impressive.
use it as a microphone.
As
You're
double
practicing.
use, double use.
It's fantastic. This is a real
Functional
piece of
that's
art.
Yeah.
And you're not having that either, Sarah.
Okay.
So I have to take that back. with me. Right.
Okay,
Next.
then you can do
Talking
that.
of hair,
Yeah.
I always have. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
a roller. I drive in a roller. I've even done something very naughty in a roller. It
What was
keeps
that?
the hair up, and it never go under. Andy always goes under. You go up.
Okay.
No, I
What's
don't
the
know.
difference?
I go under. Then my last blow dry is up, just to get that.
And in case I've not got my plastic cap,
Yeah.
which I always have with me, just on that occasion I
Yes.
haven't, the roller comes into use.
Okay.
And there are rollers littered in her car. I actually took a picture, posted it on Instagram.
She did.
Yeah, I did. I've never seen a car in such a mess inside.
You gained me about 3,000 followers for that because they couldn't believe it. So thanks for that. Anyway, next.
I love this.
Oh, I don't know what's gone on here. That I always have an outfit, but something, I think my toothpaste spilled on it. I'm really
Might
sorry.
not be toothpaste. It might not be toothpaste.
It is toothpaste. God's sakes. That's a spare outfit. Always have a spare outfit.
Always.
Outfit, yeah.
Always, 'cause
And
you
one
never
you can
know.
wear not just at night.
Yeah.
You've obviously got your short
Obviously,
one
I
as
won't
well.
be wearing that one.
No.
I had a spillage.
Not just...
Right. Now, this is fantastic. Girls, you're going to want
Right.
this.
Okay.
It's called MK13.
Great.
And what it is, so as you go throughout the day and you feel a bit dehydrated,
Yeah.
and you need the moisture back, it's not just water, it is like a cream with moisturiser, and it makes you glow. You do this. And you can do it on your body, do it down your top,
Yeah, you can just, because the light's
and you
picking
feel
up,
it,
actually. Yeah,
and
yeah, the
look,
light's
you
picking it
actually
up,
glow.
yeah.
And
The
I
light
do
is picking it
about,
up.
I squirt about 10 times a day with that.
You squirt what?
About 10 times a day.
right,
With this, it is fantastic. Look how nice that is.
Yeah, it's just, am I glowing?
It's amazing. You are, Sarah, you're glowing. See? That is so good. This is a find.
Okay.
And it's called
Where did you get it
MK13.
from?
And good question. Its name's Eric Way. Eric Way, who was a
Okay.
designer. He's the Simon Cowell of South Africa.
Oh, wow.
He's designed this.
Okay.
Isn't it amazing?
It's very good.
And we're going to all want one. Right, and now, what else?
It's actually, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
It's true.
Sorry, I'm going on.
Right.
This is like the
No, I love it. This
handbag.
It is, yeah.
Now, this is something that's a little bit deep and meaningful. And it's a book I have with me at all times. And it's called Believe in Yourself. And a very dear friend got me this because I was having a little tough time, had a terrible divorce. I've had this that long. So I was going through my divorce, and it was a bit, I didn't really have that, I was a bit wobbly, didn't really have that belief. And it has all little sayings. So if I'm in a break of a show or something and I'm feeling a little bit, not myself, or
Wobbling apps.
a little
we call it.
wobbling.
Yeah,
wobbling.
Your apps are wobbling.
Yeah, you can
yeah.
you get little, like, keep shining, the world needs your light. Little, or courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. And it makes you think, actually, what am I scared about? I can do anything.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I know it's, people say, oh, how do you do live TV? And I do a lot of debates and political stuff, and you're up against big people. And you think, actually, I'm as good as anyone else. And as we all are, and we've got every right to say what we think, and our opinion matters. And whatever you've been through, you can get through it. And this is a real lovely little book that has been my little, like, Bible that's got me through tough times. So I think sometimes we need that in life.
Well, I think a lot of people watching will think that you do come over as supremely confident. Like you would never have a wobble, that you would never need something like this.
Yes.
But sometimes it is the most confident people who actually do.
Yes, yeah. And I agree. I know I'm overconfident and I am a show-off, which is a nightmare. But I sometimes, I have that time where you think, actually, I'm not feeling great or myself. I had a horrific divorce, which I think made me go, doolally a bit, a bit of a breakdown. And this has been amazing.
So what other things have you done, or other, tips for pulling back your energy? Because what you do, and I know you do it, is you give out so much. You've given everything away, and it's like you're standing there naked.
You're making me cry now, Anthea. She's making me cry. Stop it. No.
But you do, and I think it is somebody. Oh, baby, babe. Just a little. But you do, because you are probably one of the most giving people I know, outside of laughing and joking. And there's more to come. There's more to come. There's more to come. You give it people do. But people do take advantage of that. And I'm sure, I'm sure anybody watching who is that person who gives and gives and gives and gives and then goes, oh, hold on a second, I'm completely empty.
I know. And now I wish I had a tissue in my bag. No, seriously, I'm not going to get morose. But what I'm just saying is, sometimes you do need a little extra strength. Yeah. And sometimes just having a little read of this book, for me, has made me go, actually, I can face the world, or I can, get through this, or get through if I know I'm up against someone in a debate who is pretty hardcore. It gives you strength and confidence.
It's a hug.
And it's a hug. It's a hug in a book.
Yeah.
Hug in a book.
It's a hug in a book, and it's just like my little, safety blanket that I go to if I have a little moment like this.
Yeah, lovely.
And
That's
Anthony's
lovely.
been nice to me. If people are nice to me, I do get a little teary. But I am emotional. I'm a very emotional person. But it's very nice. But I'm also, apart from being very emotional, I'm very vain. And this is about Jesus. I have
What's that? Plus what?
a mirror. Now, I'll tell you why I've got this mirror. Because I didn't realise my eyes were going. Well, you get to a certain age, you reach 50 and my eyes started to go. And my lovely agent, Vicky White, I turned up for a meeting and she looked at me and went, oh my God, who did your makeup? Did you do it in the dark? And I said, no. She goes, I think you need to get glasses because I'd obviously done, my eyebrows were like caterpillars. I'd way too much black eyeliner. It was all over the place. And I thought, you know what? I'm really sorry. I've done my own makeup. Because she was like, I'll kill the makeup artist. I was like, it was me. And I've got this mirror, which is amazing, which is this magnified mirror. So Mr. Magoo can see himself, but you can see everything that is, looking so hot now, in this mirror, which is fantastic. And it's close up. You might not always want to see the close-ups, but it's really great.
Yeah, for a while. Absolutely.
So that is my... And look, and it's got a stand, and you can tell the other side I've not used, which is the normal side. It's got the stickers
got the
on.
labels on it.
But look, it stands on its own. It's got everything.
They're brilliant.
It's got everything but pockets.
There's really not anybody over 50 who doesn't have
I'm scared of it. Yeah.
No, it's very, very good. Yes. No, it's a really good tip.
It's a great,
really good tip.
It's a
We'll
great.
always have one of those.
Now look, what I've also got is a book. Now I've got to think. I think of things for the shows. I think of little ideas, and then by the time I got home, I've forgotten, and I'd be like, "Oh, what was that? That was a really good anecdote or something to say." And I interviewed Paul McCartney. Can you believe it? Wow, what a minute! And he said to me, "The best thing to do is have a pad with you at all times." And that's how he wrote Yesterday, because he was at breakfast and he said scrambled eggs, and he went, scrambled eggs, that's already way, I've got to rhyme something. So he wrote down scrambled eggs, and then he thought of yesterday I don't know the link with scrambled eggs. Well, that's a true story.
Yeah.
So I've got all my jotterings down here for work, and I think of something, or think of something funny, or something.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Because we've all got these little gadgets. We do use these. I do use this notebook, but I love.
I'm old school.
Yeah,
I cannot tell you.
Yeah.
I like a little pad and pen, and I love it. So I don't use the phone for anything than my Instagram.
Yeah,
keep the pictures.
You're right.
Taking pictures of myself.
Well, I think your notebook is going to look beautiful inside this lovely bag that I would love to gift you. When I look at it, I think of you, bright, cheerful, and a little bit out there. So I think that would be just a lovely bag for
That is so me.
It is so you.
Oh, I love it
think.
so much. Thank you, Sarah,
And
so
I
much.
welcome.
And a little bit of leopard print
Yes,
for my wild side.
for your wild
I've
side.
got a little gift for you as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have. And this has come out of my knicker drawer, to be honest.
Oh, not again.
Now, the story is, let's see, what happened was, Lizzie was staying at my place and she was going out to a party. She was actually going on the red carpet.
Yes.
Her pants were tiny. They were so tiny, you could see things that you didn't need to see. So I tried to lend her some of my pants. And she did actually go out with them in the end. So I brought you a little collection here of things that you just might consider wearing. And now these are all mine. They're from Marks and Spencer's.
These are apple catchers. These are.
They're washed. They're washed, but you know that you can borrow them. Oh, look, these are so comfy. Oh, my God, these are so comfy.
I don't know what to say. But I'm not sure I'll be wearing these. There goes my love life.
And these are in a little bag. It's got lingerie, and just wash them and return them.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
Thank you. That's the kindest present you've ever given me. What lovely passion killers.
And you've got a lovely bag to put them in.
I will put them in my bag.
Yeah.
Pop them in
What
there.
the hell are these?
Oh, because but they give you such a lovely silhouette. And if anything sort of blows up, you get what's windy.
Can help with my stopping the rain in my head. Thank you, Anthea, very much. Very kind. What a beautiful, thoughtful gift.
It's all right. Just
You are such a thoughtful
wash
friend.
them and bring them back.
Thank you so
Something like
much.
that.
Girls, lovely to speak to you. Thanks for looking in my bag. Thanks for my pants.
Lizzie, it's been an absolute hoot and a delight to have you here on Sarah Harold.
Very thoughtful gift.
It's very thoughtful. I think mine was more thoughtful.
Do you?
Yes, you might be right.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute delight.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. So we're joined today by Melissa Kettlewell, who is the founder of Kettlewell Colours.
We've just introduced a colour studio, and this is a place where you can come and have your colours done. You are in that little space on that spectrum, which is you're actually just on the cusp of winter. You are a winter.
Colour is really important. They'll use it to make themselves feel good. It's the last thing they pick up as they walk out the door.
So you may look or appear like a spring, but you actually are. Your skin tone is just slightly cool.
What are you, by the way?
Spring.
Your spring. There you go. That's lovely.